Should I start with the beginning? The beginning of everything. Go live in the group. So the beginning today, I need to tell you, I think I never said it out loud, but I think we are empty nesters starting today. What? Yeah, so that was the news. I'm going to have a cheers to this. I know we have a lot of moms around here, entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs who are empty nesters starting this year. So welcome to the club. So I just wanted to start episode number 16 of Imagine with this news because, you know, that's part of the tango of life, business, work, family, all the things. And then everything is in, you know, tango, dancing, smooshing it together. It's just beautiful. So episode number 16, if you don't know me yet, you know, every Monday, Imagine is public on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Facebook group, Facebook profile, Facebook page. What else do we have? We have some TikTok extract of it. We're everywhere. This is the beauty of, you know, all the tools we use that can put you at once, like all together at the same moment, at like on 10 different channels. What world is this, right? Talking about becoming visible. If you don't know me yet, I'm Angelique Binet. I'm the founder of Social Media Love. Here, yes. This is a place that is headquarter is in Canada, but it's all over the world. We're a nano company with clients on 3 continents right now, and we have room for the world, right? And we help women entrepreneurs to fall in love with their fears of becoming visible online from inside out. And so it goes from building your social media ecosystem into your sales process to mastering your identity as an influencer online and offline, right? Because the person you are online is the same person as you are on stage or in the kitchen or wherever in the house. So all this is around you, your message, what your mission, and most of you here are using entrepreneurship as the vessel to carry your mission on planet Earth. Some of you have multiple businesses. Some of you are just starting their businesses. Some of you are seasoned entrepreneurs. Some of you are startup entrepreneurs. It all comes back to showing up and stop hiding from yourself and from your audience. Because as we speak right now, there is someone looking for you. Yes. That's why when you start showing up, you know, for yourself, you're going to become more visible. Because what stops you most of the time is all the stories you have that stops you from doing the Facebook Live, launching the new program, trying this, going for this. Before everything is perfect, you wait and get busy to do the marketing, to do the design, to do the website, to do the thing and that. At the end of the day, when you have a business, you got to talk to people. And if you have a solution for their problem, you got to sell them the solution. So starting there, showing up for them, right? So we cannot let our own personal stories stopping us from helping others. Number 1. So let's do our sticky number 16. So remember, we are 15 on the wall right now, and we have total 24 of them. 24 post-its that I use that changed my life and my business, and I still do. They've been on my wall for 2 or 3 years, so the sun has kind of erased the words. So that's why I'm rewriting my stickies with you, and I pick 2 a week. And I go live and I do it with you. I give you, you know, a sense of where does it belong in your visibility strategy. what tactics or mission you can do with it so that you can start using them. And this is to give you kind of a glimpse of what we do in Magic with Social Media Love, which is my group signature program where we work the work of the inner visibility as you muscle up your outside, online, on stage, in relationship type of visibility, right? So I will actually show you before we do the post-it. Oh yeah, I want to show you this. Give me a sec. I need to put myself like this. If I do this, video file, share screen. Can I share screen? I want to show you something. Yes, it's called the Becoming Visible Masterclass, but that's just a few slides that I want to show you. How can I show you better? I can show you better. Yes, like this. Before we do episode 16, because I got some questions. So our group is forming, like it's beautiful. You never know who's going to say yes to the new gathering when you offer a group program. So we are gathering amazing women entrepreneur right now. I cannot wait to be in September and start. In the meantime, I'm going to keep inviting you, especially if you feel the pull in your stomach and it feels like excitement and a little bit of fear. That's a sign that maybe you should ask me more questions, or maybe you just grab your seat to Magic with Social Media Love. So it's 4 things, Magic with Social Media Love. There is a curriculum, right? The curriculum of the neuroidentity evolution. This is the framework that I've learned myself 4 years ago. I got certified in it because it was so life-changing, business-changing, everything-changing for me that I had to teach it to my clients. I can serve you the best social media visibility, sales process, marketing process, lead generation process. If you're not ready to show up, you won't be able to nurture and feed the machine, right? To feed the machine, you got to show up. But first, you got to show up for yourself. So that's why you start with the neuroidentity evolution. Who do you need to become that woman online that never stops, that always shows up from that place of joy, that always prioritizes how she feels, and she doesn't judge herself when she feels shitty, right? So there is a curriculum that's going to help you rewire everything about how you talk about yourself, about your business, in your marketing, how you think about yourself as a marketer, in your marketing, how you talk, think, believe, and how you behave. So that you're going to change so much your identity that everything's going to change around you, including your business, including your revenue, including your relationships, including your body, including everything, your dog. That's a true story. So that's number 1. The second piece of Magic with Social Media Love is really the community, the gatherings. Plus, this time around, we have an in-person one-day event. Wherever you're from the world, it's going to be in Canada, so get ready, okay? It's probably going to be around where I live, so get ready to hop on planes and have an adventure, okay? The third piece is your visibility quest and challenges. Every other week, I'm going to give you a visibility challenge. It will be an online one where around content and or around your presence, even the presence in your body. Have cool stuff that I want you to experience so that you become visible from inside out. And the fourth thing is your coaching. Like, I'm going to be your guide, your mentor. You're going to bring your business question, your marketing question, your personal questions, and I'm going to help you navigate those questions like a queen because of the curriculum. So, and I bring partners with me. So you see me all the time, and I'll bring you pranic healers. I'll bring you some people who are going to help you even deepen the work of the evolution. I'll bring you my full heart. Okay, I'll bring you whoever I need to bring you to help you, right? So you can count on me. So that's what Magic with Social Media Love is about. It's a 12-week experience, and we start on September 9th, right? We meet every week, at least once, every other week, twice. There is a Facebook community, a group community. You don't have to be part of it. I would encourage you to be part of it because it's fun to be in between sessions together, but you'll be in community every week, once or twice, and in person once. So that's it in a nutshell. Basically, if you are kind of bored right now in your business, or you're questioning everything you do, or you're frustrated because you don't show up, even though you tried 3, 4, 5, 10 courses, this might be the one, because it's not a course per se. It's a way to be. It's a way of living. You just not learn. Like if you want to learn, please don't come. You come here to be. Come. To be. Come. So come to be. Come. Right? And maybe you've done that work 1,000 times. So I've done that work 1,000 times. And there is always a major layer that I want to help you remove so that you can get to the real you. Like you have so much things to do on this planet. Don't wait. Okay. Hello, Flo. Hi. La France is here. Oh my God. I love it. Okay. So that's kind of, if you have questions, you know where I am, just DM me. And then the link is in the description. It's called magicwithsocialmedialove.com. And then you have everything. So I'm going to stop sharing so that I can do episodes, post-it number 16. So first, I'm going to pick one of those. And every week, I don't look at what it is in advance so that I can just randomly pick one. So what is the date? 26. 26, so 2 plus 6 is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the one. What is this one? Okay, my pencil. Oh, this one is tactical, girls. Very tactical. Okay, so I'm going to say it out loud and then I'll explain. Even if you have to do 6 side by side per day, do it. Okay, what is a side by side? Aha. Even if you have to do 6 side by side per day, do it. So a side by side is one of the, I think we have actually 8 modalities for you to rewire your brain. And so you probably know that as soon as you want to put in place a mega move in your life or in your business, in your visibility, your mind's going to serve you a bunch of stories. And don't get me wrong, we love our mind, because as soon as you know how to use your mind is going to be the game changer, right? But at first, you cannot believe everything your mind is telling you, especially when you decide that you're going to do a thing you've never done before, and that is going to hijack your nervous system, because everything outside of the things you already know is seen and felt by your body and your mind as a threat that could kill you. The mind and the body doesn't do the difference between something that is really dangerous and something that feels like a real danger, versus you're in the wood with the cougar, right? And you want to run for your life, or I don't know, you're not supposed to run, I think, whatever. Don't quote me on this. Yeah, there are cougars where I live, I think. Bears as well. And then deciding that you're going to launch your first group program, your first premium offer, you're going to do your first Facebook Live, you're going to declare your ambition online, whatever, in your body, it's going to feel the same, that you're going to die, right? But one is really could actually make you die, but the other one won't, I promise. I have never heard that a Facebook Live would kill someone, but maybe. Well, maybe if you are in a country where you're not, you are like political stuff. That it's not that type of things. I'm talking about the fear of showing up. Okay. So this is why we have different modalities where each time, and especially at the moment, like you all went through this, you're about to do something that is so exciting that you've been dreaming forever, and at the moment you are so close from it, right? Suddenly you're going to feel that you're not interested anymore, and you even wonder why ever you thought about doing this crazy thing. You don't see the point, and it doesn't really mean anything, and it doesn't belong to your life. Like, all the story is going to come, right? And then you're going to start, your mind's going to start to tell you, well, it's not enough, or it's too expensive, nobody's going to buy, or I'm not good enough, I'm not an expert enough, I don't have enough PhDs to be able to talk about those things, all the stories. So we have an exercise called the side by side. And you can use anything, even paper toilet. As soon as you are walking outside, or you're going into a store, or you're starting to get into, I don't know, even at your desk, suddenly you hear your mind saying this. I take a piece of paper, a napkin, anything, and I do this. Oh, I have a thing. I could use that. I'm going to use this. Is that a dry eraser? Yes. What you're going to do is, like, you're going to draw a line, and here it says my mind says, because remember, if you've been around me for a long time now, you hear me say a lot. You are not your mind, you have a mind. It's like you are not your leg, right? You have a leg, and if you want to play soccer and be good at it, you're going to have to learn, teach, and master the leg game, right? So it's the same with your mind. And now we know that our brain is completely malleable, that we can change our brain. So that's why when you say my mind says, so you notice that right now your mind is like, no, I'm not ready for this. Like, you had an amazing plan to do this, and then suddenly you're about to do the thing, and your mind is like, no, I'm not ready for this. I don't have the money. Life is chaos right now. I hear that a lot right now. Life is chaos right now. Okay. All the things you can make sure your mind is so good at using your fear, right, to stop you right there. Who wants to move on? Like, when you know that you repeat the same thoughts every day, I think 90% of your thoughts are the same as yesterday, or even more than that, and they're negative, right? So if you don't know how to master your mind, this is when the shift happens. This is why I teach magic with social media love, right? Because you don't let your thoughts, random thoughts, come in anymore. You pick and choose the one you want. So when you say your mind says, and then when you work in magic with social media love, we connect with your higher self that we call your her or your she. And she becomes the director of your life. And that woman, she exactly feels everything she needs to feel for as long as she needs to feel. And she doesn't judge any of her feelings. She's fully expressed. She owns the room. She speaks her voice. She takes a lot of time and spaciousness in her life. When she's navigating, turbulence, she feels her feeling. She's asked for help. She puts boundaries. She doesn't let her mind run the show. She feels her body. She gives her body what she needs, what the body needs. That woman is the one you want to become. She's already you. You need to access that person, right? And that's when things happen. This is when you get on a TEDx stage and write 2 books within 1 year or so, right? So, and things are easy. That's the part. We stop pushing when you are hurt. There is no more pushing, no more proving everything, no more trying harder, doing more, right? Okay. So that's your side by side. And the other side says, but she says. So the woman in your vision, if I could read you my vision, the woman in your vision right now, the woman in 1 year, where is she? What does she do? What when she look back, what happened? Who's she hanging out with? What does she tolerate? What does she doesn't tolerate anymore? That woman, what would she say? My mind says, I'm not ready for this. But she says, what does she say? The woman in your vision, the woman who loves her fears, who dances with her fears. What does she say? I'm not ready for this. She said, her would say, it's safe to be safe, Angie. You love this. You want this. It's safe to be safe. That's what she says. It's safe to be safe. You wanted that thing. And suddenly, because it's time to take action, your mind is like, no, we're not ready for this. It's safe. And then she would breathe and do more slow walk. That's how I do it. I don't have the money. So, but she says, what does she say? Money comes to me easily. The more I show up, the more people want to work with me. And it's one thing to write it, but you got to feel it in your body. And then so she would do more live. She would do more connection. She would talk more about what she does. And then the mind says, well, life is chaos right now. So the woman, she would say, and I say that all the time when my mind tries to show me, you should be overwhelmed right now because you have a masterclass coming up. By the way, it's Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern. There is a masterclass called How to Be Authentically You Online. There is Magic with Social Media Love opening in September. There is the launch of my book in France with my mom's birthday. I'm an empty nester, and I want to take care of my body a lot. So my mind is like, oh my God, you have so much to do. Blah, blah, blah. I am time. Because when you're born to your dead, it's the one moment. So you are time. I am time. That's what she says. So my mind says all the things, but she says, and feel in your body what it feels like when you become that woman who's safe, no matter what, because it's safe to be safe. And she breathed through this. When you know that the more you show up, the more people want to work with you, invest in what you have to offer them. When you have this certainty and you feel it in your body from that place of calm, because it's safe to be safe. And then you are time. And you divorce the to-do list. Okay? So that was, for me, it's one of the many modalities. We do a lot of modalities. You're going to pick and choose the one that works well for you. But this one is the one you can use on a paper toilet at the washroom. Let's say you are at a family dinner and something is like, oh my God, again. And then you are that new woman. And your mind wants to tell you, like, look at what's happening again at the family table and give you all the past stories. But your she handles family resolutions differently because she knows what her boundaries are. She knows what love is for herself and for others. So it works in your business, it works in your visibility online, it works in your relationship. So that's why you can do that side by side at the washroom, in an airport, at the table, at the traffic light, when it's red. Whatever. Okay, so that was the very tactical post-it for today. right? Even if you have to do 6 side by side per day, do it. So that's something that is on my wall, especially on days like, when I decided to do the TEDx, when I decided to offer, my clients to write books with a partner. That's very new. It's happening. This week is the inauguration of that service. It's new. My body this morning was like, are you sure you want to do this? Right? So I had to bring safety. This is something I love to do. I love to help women speak their voice, and writing a book is the one way, right? So I do this when I have to have an uncomfortable conversation with family members, with friends, with colleagues, with whoever, the neighbor, okay? You're going to use that many, many ways. So if you want more of this and really start living a life from that place, from inside out, join Magic with Social Media Love. Magic Social with Social Media Love is a 12-week experience that gives you a full neuro identity evolution curriculum that you can keep even after the program, so that you have access to it for life, for as long as I am alive, or as long as my social media love is alive, right? So this is something you can use until the end of time, right? So grab the link around the video if you're interested, if you're ready to become that woman who is anchored from that place of conviction and who wants to help so many more people, because she knows how to regulate her nervous system. She knows to dance with her fears. This is one of the specialty of this evolution program, is how you use fears to lead your life and your business. Yes. Okay. So cheers to the Empty Nesters family. I belong to the club. If you're new at it, tell me too in the comments, because I love to know. And then share with a friend who may need to join us in Magic with Social Media Love, or may need to just watch this video because it might be refreshing for them. Okay, I'm gonna go. Ciao, ciao. Thank you for being here. Leave me a comment, because I like to feel your energy. I get my energy from you guys, from inside of me, but when it meets yours, it's like exponential. That's what I mean. Okay, ciao.